Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wrestling News. I am your host, Mike, and I got my new partner of Wrestling News, Trev Core. Tell him, Trev, how's it going?
Doing pretty good. How about you, Mike?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited for WrestleMania, aren't you? Probably not.
Not really.
All right. So we're going to be talking about NXT first, and then we're going to talk about after that AEW. NXT. NXT happened on Wednesday, but apparently they did not have any freaking matches. It was just promos.
No, they didn't.
Tom Phillips was with Triple H, and they were talking. So Tommaso Ciampa. Okay, we'll talk about the feuds that could happen for NXT Takeover, whether it happens or not. So we
You
have.
want to know how I watched it?
How'd you watch it?
Fast forward.
Yeah, I did the same too. Okay, but let's get to Ciampa. So they did a video package of Ciampa and Gargano. Gargano starts sharing that he and Ciampa met in 2010. Yeah, they showed him where they were basically DUI. Is that what they're called? DUI. What the DIY.
DIY.
DIY. And it was showing them. It was showing them basically forming their tag team. They won the tag team titles off of the, I think it was Revival.
Beats
and
me.
then and then later on, they lost the tag team titles to Authors of Pain, and then after that, basically, Ciampa turned heel and beat the living shit out of fucking Gargano. He just fucking pounded the living shit, made him bloody and shit. And then there's Candice LeRae say, "Why'd you do that?" And he just walked around. Then they had the feud. They were
Yeah.
wrestling. And then later on, Ciampa won the title. I don't know who the fuck he beat for the title. Who was it? Oh, he beat
Um.
Aleister Black for the title.
Yeah.
Ciampa did. So after that, basically, he was champion for a long time, and then later on, he had to relinquish it because he got injured. He was originally going to face Gargano at WrestleMania 35, because it was 35 last year, right? WrestleMania 35.
Yeah.
He was going to face Gargano, but instead he got injured with a neck injury. He had to sideline, and instead it was Gargano versus Adam Cole, which was a very fucking good match. I mean, shit, man. Did you see that match between Cole and Gargano?
Was that at Portland?
Not Portland. It was in New York for WrestleMania. Remember that
Oh,
NXT Takeover New
oh
York?
yeah, yeah. Now I remember.
All right. Well, what did you think of the match? Give me some of your ideas on that. What you thought of it? I'm just gonna get to the match, and then we'll get to
Yeah,
the
it was
feud
pretty
and that.
good.
Yeah,
It was a pretty good match.
that's
And
probably the best match of the night.
I say any NXT pay per view is really good.
Oh, they are a genius of the NXT takeovers. They do a really good
Yeah.
fucking job in there. I don't care if you swear in here too. I mean,
Yeah,
this
I
is
know.
our.
Oh, I know.
But NXT, yeah, because wrestling news, I don't care if it's because we're doing a thing. So yeah, NXT takeover was good. So enough of that. I don't want to keep rambling. So let's move on to basically he had to relinquish it, and then later on, Gargano won the title. Then he lost it to Cole, and then Ciampa came back as a babyface, and he was feuding with Cole. And then in Portland Takeover, you saw NXT Takeover in Portland, right?
Bits and pieces.
You saw Gargano turn heel on Ciampa, right?
Yeah.
Ciampa blasted him with the title, and now they're in this feud that could possibly happen at WrestleMania or whenever it happens at NXT Takeover. So
Yeah.
it's going to be an interesting match. Looking forward to it. Let's move on to our next one. We'll talk about Charlotte Flair and no, Finn Balor. Finn Balor's actually right now. Did you know he's having a feud with Walter?
Oh no. Well,
Finn
yeah,
Balor.
yeah, kind of. I think
Finn Balor. Is he a face or a heel? That's my question
did
about
it
Balor.
Walter come and screw him over at Portland or something like that?
Yeah, is Walter a face or is he a heel?
I'm not 100% sure. Um,
But basically, Finn Balor a couple weeks ago got his ass kicked against the Imperium. That's what they're called, Imperium. And like Walter wants a piece of you. So there's just Balor. He's just talking that he wants a match against him at NXT Takeover against Walter, and it's going to be exciting a match. But enough of that. Let's get to the main one that everyone wants to talk about. So if you guys know that Charlotte Flair won the Royal Rumble, and now she's challenging Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania for the title, whether it's an empty arena or not. That'll be kind of weird.
Who do you got for that one?
I'm going to say Rhea Ripley retains the championship. How about you?
I'm a woo!
You think Charlotte going to win the NXT title?
Yep.
But basically what happened, how this feud started, yeah, guys, I'm kind of giving you recaps what happened with the show because that's what I saw on the show. So Rhea Ripley interrupts Charlotte on the show and says, so you want to fight, you should fight me. And then Charlotte's like, okay. And she attacked her at Portland TakeOver and says, I'm going to beat you up, fight you at WrestleMania. Yeah. Where she beat the living shit out of her, hit her with a natural selection. As well, she was originally supposed to face Bianca Belair, but that match has got moved somewhere down the line. So
yeah,
going to be interesting to see Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. We'll give you our WrestleMania predictions if WrestleMania does happen. And speaking of WrestleMania, is going to be on August 4th and the 5th. So and then one more match that could happen at NXT TakeOver. Did you hear about Velveteen Dream? He's feuding with Adam Cole now.
Oh, nice.
Who do you think is going to win though at NXT TakeOver if it happens? Adam Cole or Velveteen Dream?
Oh, Velveteen Dream.
I think Dream's going to take that title off of him, and it's going to be interesting. Yeah. But more stuff. We'll get you more news about that next week, wrestling fans. Okay, next segment. Now it's your turn for Raw. I don't know. I'll let you do AEW, and then I'll do Raw, and then we'll do SmackDown, and we're done.
Oh, we're doing AEW now?
Yeah, and you can give me ideas what you think of it. So, and I'm going to edit some of this stuff too.
Hold on, I'm reading up on something.
Okay. So when I say we'll move on to our next segment, that's basically when I'm going to end the video and say, okay? Yeah. I'm not going to say we're going to move on to our next segment. Oh, because I'll sound really stupid. So remember, what happened on AEW? Remember, start up in the beginning, we see that. Okay? And then we'll say, and that ends our segment. And on to our next segment.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah. So when you're done talking about AEW, you're like, okay, so on to our next segment. When you say next segment, I'm just going to edit that out for the video and then just put our next one. Like, okay, we're talking about Raw and SmackDown. And then wrestling news, what's ever going on, and then we'll end it. Wrestling news are last, okay? Yeah. Okay.
So you want me to say, like, so now we're going to talk about AEW.
AEW Dynamite. So tell me, Trev, how was it? I saw it.
It was pretty good.
They had pyro.
But hold your horses. We have some breaking news, though.
What's the news?
So apparently, while I'm reading here, AEW's Blood and Guts has been postponed due to the crisis.
It's not going to happen now?
Nope, that's what it's saying. That's what the news is. So there's some good surprises on AEW this week. We got some pretty big debuts. We got Brodie Lee.
That's aka Luke Harper, isn't it?
So if you don't know, he was Luke Harper in the WWE.
And a former member of the Wyatt family. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Former Wyatt member. Then we got one half of the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys, okay.
Yeah. And that would be Matt Hardy. He's doing his broken gimmick in AEW.
Yes, broken. Delete. That guy that doesn't delete. Oh, okay, cool.
So there was some pretty good matches on AEW. Let's see here. So let's see. Let me see if I can find the results.
Okay. Tell them what source you found to also let them know, credit them.
AEW results. Let's see. This is from Bleacher Report.
Okay.
So, seeing results. So we have Best Friends versus the Lucha Bros. It looks
Oh
like.
yeah, yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure the Lucha Bros won.
Oh, cool. I just don't understand how in the world they
Yeah.
really nailed it, man. That's what Vince needs to learn from these guys. I mean, they had some of their wrestlers as pretending being people in the crowd. They did something like that in AEW, didn't they?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And pyro. I didn't think they would have pyro at an empty arena. Did you?
No.
I was like, holy fucking shit. This is fucking amazing.
So they had a women's match, but I'm not a big fan of the women's division.
The only woman I like on there is Chris Statlander. She's my favorite. The alien
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah.
You like her?
Yeah, I like her.
She's a good wrestler. Oh, and Britt Baker's okay too, but I don't think she was even on the show. Was she, Britt Baker?
Said Hikaru Shida won.
Oh, she's a pretty good wrestler.
And
she likes peanut butter cups. She did a review on it.
She picked up the win and became the favorite for a future title shot against Nyla Rose.
And when is she going to face Nyla Rose? Any ideas?
Probably next pay-per-view, I'm guessing.
And the Blood and Guts, basically. So are they going to? Here's my question: are they going to be doing any AEW next week, or that we're going to see nothing on TNT next week?
It could be another segment like they did.
But no Blood and Guts,
week.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think they're doing no Blood and Guts.
Oh, okay.
Then we had the Butcher and the Blade versus Jurassic Express.
Was the bunny there?
She was not.
Okay.
But Jurassic Express is like my favorite tag team. Just because.
Luchasaurus, yeah, he's a good wrestler.
Yeah. And I believe after MJF tried to help the bad guys out instructions. So they won because they tried to pay off Butcher and Blade, MJF.
Oh yeah, MJF, he was in the crowd and stuff.
Yeah, so
he was with what's his name? Ty Dillinger, aka Sean Spears.
Yeah. Exalted One, where he talked about that, which is
I didn't think
Brodie Lee.
I'll tell you, I thought the Exotic One was going to be Matt Hardy. Didn't you?
Yeah.
But I guess Luke Harper, make him a leader like Bray Wyatt. That helps a lot.
Yeah, so. And the Elite versus the Inner Circle was the main event in that. So the Inner Circle won. I think from like some distractions from the Inner Circle. But the funniest thing was when Sammy Guevara, he was singing Chris Jericho's theme song, and he did a terrible job, in my opinion. He was singing so badly, and Chris Jericho's like, "Oh, that was so beautiful."
Jericho,
yeah,
he's a good heel, isn't he?
Yeah. So
what
that was pretty much the whole show. You see the drone come down. They're all fighting. Drone comes down. What Jackson was it? I think it was Matt Jackson said, "Oh, I had a favor from a friend." Then they pan up to, and the drone lands, and they pan up to Matt Hardy, and that was the end of the show.
Oh, okay. Interesting, man.
So, all in all, it was a good show for having no people there.
Oh, cool.
And on to the next segment.